Our modern world thrives on electronics, smartphones, laptops, televisions. Technology has revolutionized our lives, but this convenience comes at a cost. When these devices reach the end of their lives, they transform into electronic waste or e-waste. This growing problem poses a significant threat to our planet and our future. E-waste refers to discarded electronic devices. This includes everything from outdated computers and mobile phones to broken refrigerators and discarded batteries. As technology advances at an unprecedented rate, our appetite for the latest gadgets leads to an ever-increasing amount of e-waste. The rapid obsolescence of electronic devices contributes to the problem. New models with upgraded features are constantly released, enticing consumers to replace their perfectly functional devices. This relentless cycle of consumption fuels the e-waste crisis. We must recognize that our technological advancements come with a responsibility. It is essential to understand the hidden cost of our electronic consumption and take steps to mitigate the environmental impact of e-waste. Electronic devices are composed of a complex mixture of materials. While some of these materials are harmless, others pose serious risks to human health and the environment. Heavy metals like lead, mercury, and cadmium are commonly found in e-waste. Lead, once widely used in computer monitors and televisions, can damage the nervous system, kidneys, and reproductive system. Mercury, found in batteries and fluorescent lamps, can impair neurological development and harm the kidneys. Cadmium, present in rechargeable batteries and some older electronics, is a carcinogen that can also damage bones and kidneys. When e-waste is improperly disposed of, these toxic materials can leach into the soil and water. This contamination can have devastating effects on ecosystems and human health. For example, heavy metals can accumulate in the food chain, posing risks to animals and humans who consume contaminated food or water. It is crucial to understand that the dangers of e-waste are not limited to its physical components. The manufacturing process of electronic devices also generates hazardous waste and contributes to air and water pollution. The improper disposal of e-waste poses a significant threat to our environment. Toxic materials from e-waste can seep into soil and water, harming life. Burning e-waste releases pollutants, causing respiratory problems. Mining for electronics materials also has severe environmental impacts. It displaces communities, destroys habitats, and pollutes water. Extraction processes contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. E-waste is often exported to developing countries. There, it is processed unsafely, causing further damage. This perpetuates pollution and exploitation. Our planet's health is linked to our well-being. Addressing e-waste is a matter of global justice. Section 4. The Global Challenge of E-Waste. The e-waste crisis is a global challenge that requires international cooperation and innovative solutions. According to the United Nations, the world generated a staggering 53.6 million metric tons of e-waste in 2019, and this number is projected to reach 74.7 million metric tons by 2030. The Basel Convention, an international treaty, aims to control the transboundary movement of hazardous waste, including e-waste. However, not all countries are signatories to this treaty, and enforcement remains a challenge. Furthermore, the informal recycling sector, particularly in developing countries, often lacks the technology and safety measures to handle e-waste properly. Workers in these informal settings are exposed to hazardous materials without adequate protection, putting their health at risk. Addressing the global e-waste crisis requires a multi-pronged approach. Governments, industry, and individuals all have a role to play in reducing e-waste and promoting responsible disposal practices. Section 5. Towards a Sustainable Future. Reducing and recycling e-waste. The first step to tackle e-waste is to reduce our consumption of electronics, extend the lifespan of devices by repairing them and buying only what we need. Choose durable and repairable electronics. Recycling is crucial for disposing of electronics. It recovers valuable materials, reducing the need to mine new resources. Many countries have e-waste recycling programs. Manufacturers should design products with recycling in mind. This includes using fewer hazardous materials, making devices easier to disassemble, and taking responsibility for their products at the end of their life cycle. Education and awareness are vital in the fight against e-waste. By educating ourselves and future generations, we can create a more sustainable future. The e-waste crisis is complex, but not insurmountable. By working together, we can mitigate the environmental and health risks and pave the way for a cleaner, healthier planet.